Hello, this is Andrea Coulter, your modern day medicine woman, and welcome back to the second part of my Healthy Summer Glow series. And last week we talked about heat exhaustion and sunstroke and all the cool ways to prevent, and if not prevent, then how to recover fully from the issue so that you do not end up having bigger problems later in life. Now, this week is about bug bites and stings, and nobody likes to get bug bites and stings. I was out this morning getting flowers, and I had a mosquito on my ankle, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. You don't need to affect me. Now, what's interesting about, again, all these states that I talked about, they may all seemingly be physical issues that we're discussing, but like I said last time, there's always a state of mind. Now, let's go into that first for bug bites and stings, because it is a big issue. And what's interesting, it's one that I often run into with clients and even my kids and friends. And it's funny, my daughter had a whole whack of kids here this spring, and there was a lot of black flies and there was the odd mosquito, and they were doing a camp out and they were having a fire, and I had my spray that I use. Now, the recipe is in the booklet. It's a combination of essential oils that actually really works really well to keep bugs away. And so they passed around the spray all night. But it was funny, there was one girl in particular that really resonated with the bugs, and she came in and she had welts everywhere. Now, having said that, I also make a cream, which I make myself, and it's for bug bites and stings, but it has the remedy in it. So the remedy that you get in your kit, so definitely buy one of my Healthy Summer kits. They're on for half price right now through the whole series. It's totally worth it. The booklet is a book. It's 60 pages long of all kinds of incredible knowledge, but you'll get the remedies. And in there you'll have the bite and sting remedy, and by far it is the best remedy. So this poor girl came in, I put the cream on her, which is a nice, any kind of lotion, a nice clean healthy lotion you can use, and then just dilute the granules in a little bit of water, and then mix that water in with the cream, and then just dab that onto the spots. Now, another easier way too is simply lavender essential oil, neat. If you buy pure lavender essential oil and you actually just tip it and dab it on all the spots, it will take the itch out instantly. It really is amazing. And actually, I used to make a mister of lavender essential oil when my kids had chickenpox, or you can touch the really bad aggravated spots with the pure lavender essential oil, and it will take the itch instantly out, and they'll stop scratching it. It's a great tool to have. So having said that, it's the state of mind I kind of want to look at this week with bites and stings, because as much as there's all kinds of great ideas, and in my booklet I have poultice recipes and all kinds of great ideas that you can do to prevent. I mean, obviously prevention is don't go near where the bugs are, but you can't always do that. If you want to have a camp out, if you want to have a campfire and you want to be outside and there's bugs around, well, how do you prevent them? Well, clothing, again, loose clothing, maybe trying to cover up as much as possible, do the essential oil spray, try to stay away from the toxic really sprays if you can, obviously. But again, covering up is key as much as possible, and avoiding. But the big one with bug bites and stings truly is your resonance with it. And what I find is one of the biggest resonance is a victimization state of mind. Are you feeling like you are a victim? Do you believe that you aren't worthy, that there's a low self-worth issue there? A lot of those issues will make you susceptible to bites and stings. Also, unresolved anger. And I talk about this all the time with my clients, and I know I was no different than everybody else, and quite often a lot of people deny that they have any anger. Oh, I kind of resolve it, and no, I don't really, and oh, it's all good, and no, let's just... Bullshit. Sorry, need to say it. But we all carry anger issues. I'm sorry, I was in just as much denial as the next guy for a long, long time. But what was interesting is I did have a big victimization state of mind, and I always got, I was the classic person that if you were going to be out of the camp, I was the one that all the bugs were going to, and I was going to get all the bug bites. And I used to swell up like there was no tomorrow. If I got bit anywhere from the neck up, like literally I've had my ears close off, my eyes close off because of bite sting and stings. But I don't get that anymore. I've resolved that issue. But it took me a really long time to admit that actually I had some anger issues, and issues, old, deeply held anger, oppression issues that I just wasn't ready to let go of. So I talk about all this in the booklet, and it's just one thing that this is a bit of a heavier video in the series, just because it is a big issue, and one I find that, when I see kids getting really victimized by bugs and attracting the stings and so on, I realize that they have some anger issues, whether it's something bad going on at home, or it can even be old karmic stuff. We don't know, but if you're getting affected, then you need to change the state of mind. And once I did that, what's interesting is I could actually stand out in the middle of a swarm of black flies now in the spring. I've done it with my horse, and not a bite. Nope, they don't even bug me anymore. They buzz around me, and I might have to kind of shoo them. And the other night I was out, and it was late, and there was lots and lots of mosquitoes out. Now, they were annoying, and they were buzzing around, and they were maybe landing on me, but I'd shoo them off, and no, not a single bite. I don't resonate with them. So this week is maybe a little shorter video, but it's a great video to hopefully get you to understand that this kit is not just about the physicals. Yes, I give you lots of great tools and ideas and techniques to help physically, and there are great, ideas to help reduce the swelling. There's homeopathic remedies, not just the combination that you're going to get with the kit, but I also in the booklet give you all kinds of other simple remedies and essential oils, like I said, the dabbing on, or the sprays, or making the lotion. Those are all in there, and it's totally worth doing, because we're all going to get bit by something at some point, if you resonate with it. So key is, look at the resonance. How do I resolve the resonance? So maybe looking at that state of mind, and maybe even just being aware of it, will help you to let it go a little bit and put up your own natural defenses and realize that I need to let go and I need to not be a victim. So look at those issues and resolve that if you can. And aside from that, if you're going to be outside and you're going to be anywhere around bugs or bites and stings, then find a really nice essential oil bug spray. If you don't want to get my kit and you don't want to make your own, then by all means go to a health food store, go to a superstore, buy as natural based a spray as you can, and or a lotion. There are also lotions. Or make your own. Get a lotion and get a few specific essential oils that are good at getting rid of bugs. For instance, lavender. Lavender is always a good one. Thyme oil is a good one. Tea tree oil is another really good one that the bugs just absolutely hate. Cedar is another wonderful one. There is a whole whack of them, and I give you a whole list of them in the booklet, but those are big ones. So even if you just wanted to do those 5 in a lotion base that's, say, a nice unscented clean lotion, put that in and then put that on you, rub that on you, or get a spray bottle, put it in a spray bottle with some water and shake it up and mist it while you're out in the bugs. So bugs bite and stings, there's only so many things you can do. Prevention obviously, and then once you get it, how do you get that swelling down quickly? Well, like I said, Apis essential, or all the essential oils I recommended, the lavender to touch to get the itch, or the homeopathic remedy that is the top, which is in my combination along with victimization remedies and whatnot. But if you just want to get a remedy on your own for the red swelling that you often get with a bite, is Apis. Apis is made from the bee sting, so it's the classic remedy for bug bites and stings, for that red bump, heat, swelling, and so on. Apis is number 1. The other remedy that I would often recommend is Hypericum, because often there's nerve irritation with it and so on. And then Lachesis, because, and I talk about this, I believe, in my blog that goes along with this video in the newsletter, is that there is often anymore a lot of toxicity in bites, in stings. I find the mosquitoes in the last 5-6 years, people are reacting even worse than they used to, and getting really aggravated and getting infected and scratching it till they're bleeding. And I'm finding that it makes a lot of sense when you think about the toxicity in the environment nowadays and how much these bugs really carry all of that toxicity, and then they're just injecting it into us. So if you really, really react, then Lachesis is another really, really good remedy. So is Nux vomica. So if you don't want to get my kit, then go buy your own remedies. Buy Apis, Lachesis, Nux vomica, hypericum. Those are some pretty good ones. And again, they're all in my dynamic combination anyway. But if you just want to do it on your own, then that's my recommendation this week. And also about prevention and looking at that state of mind. It's a big one. And I want you to really reflect on that. So this is the heaviest of the 5-part video series because I really wanted to start letting you understand the state of mind that goes along with some of these issues. And I hope that it resonated with you in some way, and I hope you enjoyed the information. And I'd love to hear back if you've enjoyed it or if there's something else you would have liked to have seen. But by all means, go over to my website, even post a comment there. But remember, the kit is on sale. It's going to be on sale for the next 3 weeks after this until the video series is done. I'm going to keep it on for half price, so it's well worth going and getting the kit. So thank you again for being a part of this second part of this 5-part video series on healthy summer glow and how to maintain it and retain it. So have a great week. Try to avoid the bugs as much as possible. And in True Resident Health, take care and see you next week.